Greetings and welcome back to Automation Empire. I'm KatherineOfSky and I put these guys back so I could take a picture. But anyway, we found out that not selling our goods or not selling sufficient goods was putting us in the hole. Not a good plan. Again, I didn't pause because I thought we had plenty of money to keep us going, but I didn't think about the revenue coming out, and that's a bit hard. So we were losing about 50,000 a month and building very expensive constructions. So what we need to do is right now we need to find a way to distribute the capacitors. The good thing is that the amount of gold we're getting here is not all, well, it is all being transported. The belts are very empty. And so we can get these capacitors in here with very little effort, I believe, and make sure that we can just sell them off as soon as possible. So to that end, I'm going to just take this MINECART cart here and take a just take it on down. Let's delete this. And get, oh wait, we should probably take this up high as soon as possible. They don't cost any extra for going up. So we want to do that. Kind of forgot about that slightly, but it's just fine. There we go. Take it as far as it will go. Hooray. Sure. Okay, sure. Yeah, that'll work. We need to build one of these containers as well, but I don't know if we want a huge one. Let's see, we can put this one here, and then let's see, belts. Just need to make sure that it is pick upable by the various things. Wow, that was extremely expensive. Wow, that was a lot of money. A very lot of money. Anyway, let's just get these things hooked in and put this one here. Yay. And we'll have, I was thinking of even sharing the containers, but I don't think it shares well. So we need to just be very careful about spending the money right now. There we go. Can't build it. Nope. 15,000. But we can get one of these guys removed. Take off some of the iron since we've completely deleted our capacitor making capacity. Might as well just get another crate maker for this and sell these capacitors while we can. All right, take this here, 37,000. Let's just make that shorter and get these like here. We can just leave this to the last track. You know what? Let's delete these other pickup points from the last track and just put them over here on the capacitor belt. Let's save money here by deleting that. I think that'll work a little bit better for us. Let's just take these. There we go. Okay, so we have something. Let's just leave this at 1 and just quickly cobble together something that works for this system. All right, delete extra power pole. And I think that should be okay for us, maybe. I want to take this one quite a ways down and then go down with this. Just wanted to see how far we needed to go. Height level 1 for this transition. Obviously we want to do this as close as possible to the other track. Well, that's quite nice. Look at this. You can have a little bit of verticalness there. All right, so we'll just take this here and again, long track so that we can get train reversing. I'm not going to build a double track right now. We really are having some issues with stuff, so it's better to just build a little bit of extra backing up space in here in the main factory. There we go. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Add carts. 10, sure. And go. Oh no, other way, please. There you go. I really shouldn't have deleted these containers of capacitors. That was not a good idea. It's really a bad idea, in fact. Let's have 2 more. Oh, can't afford it. Oh boy, that's not good. Oh, but we are getting more. This is good. This is great. This is very good. Hopefully we do not completely go bankrupt here. That would not be a good plan. Yes, we can try again though if we do, because I have I've saved at the point of starting this episode, so it should be fine. Look at these crates. Oh, this is so delicious. This here, like all these crates of gold being pumped out. Wow. Okay, this is excellent. This is really good, and we're gonna get these. And it's really nice to have this dedicated crane here for this. So this is going to get dropped off immediately. The only issue is going to be if there's not enough to fill a truck, which there's not enough to fill the truck, which is not great, but that's okay. We're going to get plenty more on here for the train, for the claw train, and we'll slowly build up the money. Okay, there it goes. It's coming back round again. All right, so this one, yeah, this one is picking up all kinds of boxes there, so... Okay, here we go. Looking good, looking good. We're gonna have a full train. That's 2 trucks worth. So that's a good thing. Here we go, finishing that drop off there. There we go. I'm gonna send this truck off on its way. This one is gonna bring us a mountain of money. Mountain? Ready, mountain? Oh, geez. Okay, that was rough. That was rough. Hello, mountain. There we go. Was that 18,000? Might have been. Anyway, we should be making much more money with this now. How much more, how many more capacitors do we have? Let's find out. We have, let's see, 11 and 10. That's good. We probably need more iron. Let's see, we need to output this iron here, which we have 40 in there. This one has 1, so we can delete this container right there because we don't need it. We also need to get the iron back in process, so I'm going to make the mines again. This is quite fun to like completely rejig this stuff. It's very scary, actually. It's quite scary to like think, oh my god, I'm gonna fail this because I didn't plan well. But the other thing is that I've noticed is like you shouldn't get too confident about stuff, because the you can... I thought, we have more money than we know what to do with. Like, there is no reason ever to, worry about money again. And yes, there is a reason. This is expensive. This whole thing is extremely expensive. So that is something we need to take into account for sure. Okay, so what we want to majorly make sure to do is we want to distribute these capacitors. I'm thinking we might want to make an extra truck loop here. Just have another one just doing capacitors. Literally, that's all it does. So I'm going to start building another line for the capacitors with the claw track. Of course, this building is completely borking all this stuff. I might even destroy this building and delete this coal plant because we don't really need it. Not really. Yeah, and I think it's not that useful because it's very little income, but on the other hand, it is a little bit of income. It's something. So maybe it's worth keeping. I don't know. In any case, I want to... we need to get more truck tunnels or tunnel things, stuffs here. This is... what is that? Oh, sure, why not? If that fits that way, we'll let it fit that way then. Go ahead and just add these where we can. It doesn't matter if they line up. That's not important at all. What's important is that we can get them into the tunnel. Yeah, there's not enough space for that. That's fine. All right, and build it again. Though, I'm thinking we might want to spend some research points. Well, firstly, we could research these capacitors, which I think is probably valuable. Do we need more gold research? I'm not sure. We have 100. So that's probably enough. There's 50 there. 300 capacitors. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, we have enough gold. I think we'll wait till this goes and then we'll hook that up to the capacitor thing over here. Get that quickly sorted. But we don't need more crate makers until we get this thing done. Let's just do this smartly, carefully. Okay, we can put that one here and there and there. Sure. I'll take this one. Take this one around. This is such a funny system, I think. I guess we could increase stuff with having maybe more bots lined up as well. I'm going to go ahead and put this at this level right now, and then we'll just change at the window to the building. There we go. Nope. And of course... yeah, that one goes too high up. Alright, that's just fine, I guess. It'll be fine. Alright, let's get our claw track again. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna go this way, I guess, and then just sneak it there. This little corner there. Alright, nice. And then I think this one, again, will go around this way. Corner. It's funny because sometimes you can like easily put the corners and then sometimes it's a little bit more finagly. Oh, okay, that doesn't work well at all. Whoopsies. Need to have this one going here instead. And corner. Okay, nice. Okay, let's find out how we want to connect this side. Okay, this one was connecting top, bottom to bottom. Sure. Man, I really wish for trains. It's going to be really kind of difficult to get this much throughput, I think. Maybe we'll need to buy some more bots, I'm thinking. That might actually be what we need to do as a strategy for this thing. Oh, wow, okay. Apparently it does not like to go over tunnels. Okay, sure. Alright. Boom. Claw track, here we come. And what I want to do is, because we're serving like 4 of these trucks on the bottom end here, I want to get more claws. I think that's probably a research we can do. Let's see. Okay, that one's finally going in the correct direction. Yay. I'll put these on here as well. That's all we want this one to do, is just pick up those very, very expensive capacitors and send them off into the world. I think we can look at the speed and the number. Okay, here we go. 2 max claws per track. That is absolutely worth it, I think. The speed would also be good. That's very cheap. Research point wise. Let's see, do we have more? Yes, we do. We got 50,000 more. Claim. Let's delete this. And we'll put our new research area over here. Okay. Yep, that's where it fits. So we're going to use this one. I kind of miss the days of all the nice research, but at the moment, we don't have cheap research nearby. So we might do that with these guys, I guess. Or there's some coal over here, but the problem is that we have to put these research things in close proximity to each other. So I guess if we put some out here, this would work, perhaps. Do something like this, and then have a vat filling them. Kind of, oh, that's not a vat. This is a vat. Aha. Let's put that here. One space-ish. Yep. Let's see if we can do this. Yay, and yay, and I can't yay over there because I need to insert materials somehow. So we'll yay later, I think. We'll just transport this coal over here. I don't know how much is used over time. Does it tell us how long it takes? It just says processing, but it does not say how long it takes for each process. So anyway, I feel like it's okay to use materials that we have a lot of, just to kind of dump it in there and make that work so we get more research points. Okay, these are out ones, yay. And then we need in one over here. Good. All right. All right, looking fantastic. Oh no, 1 square too long. Game punishes me. Too much, meow. All right, we'll do add carts. The thing with this game is that you kind of have this thing, well, you get as much research points as is the value in money of the item. However, I feel like money is more valuable in general because you can not die or not fail the level. So that's why I want to sell the most expensive stuff and then get the research on the other things. Anyway, we got 2 more of these claws, so let's add those to each of our tracks, and this is going to make things a lot better. We're going to have a lot more throughput with this. Jeez, I can't even see the tracks sometimes. There's so many of them now. Okay, very nice. So many trucks, this is crazy. That's quite cool, actually. Really quite cool. Oh man, this is so good. So good. I feel like with this thing, I feel like I should remove so many belts. Let's just have a few belts instead of that many. Because bots, the poor bots, have to travel so far to get containers or crates there for that. Anyway, this is working really well. I'm going to see how much this fills up, by the way. If this is enough to supply 3. I think it might be enough to supply 3, 2 for 3. But I'm just guessing on that number at the moment. So, yeah. Wow, this is crazy cool. This is really quite cool, this whole thing. Let's see, here we are. We have 10 crates researched, which is pretty nice. Getting a ton of research points for them, of course. Oh, I'm very happy about this situation. This is really good. Really good. And I guess with the new stuff, if these are all 1-to-1, so this is, we're getting, have we didn't finish building these guys. Nope. Let's build one again. There we go. So this one is just fine. It's filling up quite nicely with this iron. We could put another iron thing here. Do we have any iron? I'm wondering if we should get, like, make steel there. We have some iron here, and then we have coal here in equal kind of amounts. There's a little bit more coal over here. We could build a big factory just for coal and steel to be right there. I think that might work fairly well. Wow, this is so great. It would be interesting to try to combine these processes by having, you know, these go to a certain other thing and making them work better. Let's see. Yeah, this is not having a whole lot of iron here. We should probably shorten this track so that shortens this trip for the train here. Let's shorten it there. I should have just turned it around. I keep forgetting I can do that, but I can indeed. All right, we have 6 in there. Of course, each minecart takes 4, so that's really handy. Let's see if there's any other iron anywhere else. Hello? Iron, where are you? I know you must be here somewhere. We're looking for you. We are looking. Are you here? Ah, there's some over here. Oh, imagine that right across the way. Let's see, how much gold do we have? Or there's another thing we can do. We can make gold fuel. We can take this coal here and put the coal into here and then make this into gold fuel. And that's the other thing that we can carry back and make this track, dump it into 2 different containers here. That also might be quite interesting. I wonder if this is the same space as 2 of these next to each other, or 2 small ones. Could I do this? I could. Look at that, I could do that instead. I'm wondering if I should do that with the capacitors and stuff. Let's see, how many? We have 46 here. I think we need another, possibly another one of these, or another 2 of these to make more stuffs. I could make these that far as well. There we go. I don't know if these are lacking or not in spaces. I think this one go there. We're lacking in items to pick up, basically. Take that there, and sure, pick them all up there. Yeah, it does let you put it on the wrong space. You have to be careful with these things. And just kind of like eyeball it and see if you can get stuff. Oh, look at this. Train 2 is picking up these things because we ran out of gold. Okay. That's quite cool, actually, that you can kind of finagle this that way. Very nice. How many of the... Wow, 59,000 research points. Hooray. Let's get some more, maybe truck interval, possibly. That's quite cheap. Are we lacking in trucks a little bit? Maybe. Maybe. So minus 6 seconds. That's a heck of a lot. Just max it out. Why not? Just max the thing out. Wow, look at this. Minecart speed. 175,000. Oh. Claw train speed is much cheaper at 50,000. Then the drone speed is there. Let's see. More minecarts. Claw trains is going to be 175. I feel like speed is a good compromise at this point for getting things there quickly. Oh, this is really quite exciting. I love all this movement and all the moving parts and things. This is pretty cool. Pretty darn cool indeed. Okay, so this is just ticking along. I'm happy about that. So let's see. Let's make a decision. That's the hard part, I think, about what I'm doing right now is the whole, what should I do next? And how do I organize what I do next? That's another difficult thing because I believe these things, we discovered that earlier, that you can't have mixed things in a tank. It doesn't hold mixed things, which kind of makes sense because if your client is wanting, you know, coal instead of gold, yeah, they're not going to try to sift through it in these mixed crates that you're handing them. And it's not magically going to be sorted. So I'm thinking, instead of gold having such a huge amount of things, especially if we're going to make gold fuel, for example, we should probably portion these off to be smaller. So I'm thinking, this is 0 and 0. Can we, this is kind of scary to like cut off my entire production line. Help, the meow is meow. All right, let's try to delete this and see what happens with the organization here. So what we can do is have, yeah, we can do this. This definitely works. Well, except for that part, that doesn't work. But we can move this back one and that will be just fine. So we could have 2 different products in here instead. Let's delete this. And we need this thing. And this way we will have two connected vats at the very least. So that's good. Let's grab this and that. And then this one is here. Let's see if that's the right length, though. It should be the 3 length. That should be just fine. Let's get that going here. Is that, yeah, ish. Ish is enough, so that's good. Okay, we'll delete this guy here and then do again the 3 length. No. I keep not reaching far enough with those. But all of a sudden we have a really nice to thingy thing. Yeah, thingy thing would be the technical term for this. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to do a switcheroo. We're going to put, instead of gold being on this track, we're going to put the capacitors on this track, I think. Yeah, we're going to have capacitors and the whatever else, probably gold fuel. So let's set those up right now. Let's set up gold fuel here and then capacitors here. Let's do that there. Okay. We need to move the track, but that should be fine. The regular gold can go in here for now until we change it or move it. How do we want to do this? I think maybe we just change this one down to that track, and that should be just fine. Let's take this off. This one can change as well. Oh, this is looking good, looking good, looking good. Now then, this one we want to... This one is probably going to go out the other side of the factory, unless we make a turn somewhere. But I don't think we... I don't know, do we? We might. We could make a turn somewhere. Okay, that'll be fine. So we'll add it to this side instead. So that will be quite easy to do. Let's just organize this. Claw train, not claw train. We want the minecart train. Yes. Sneak it there. And this one needs to be snuck in a different way. There we go. Yeah. Now then. We will grab... We could make this a little bit better. No, let's leave this nozzle here because we might want to do something-ish like this. Maybe. We would need to go one further. It's fine. Let's just leave it that way. And then we'll go this way and then sneaky-wise like this. Then do the upward... No. I wanted this. Thank you. Alright. Take this one like this. Good. Yes. And this one like that. Alright, and that should be enough to get us where we want to go. And then there we are. Level 2. Okay, so this train is the gold train and it's going to fill these. It has 3 different crate pickup thingies. This one is going to do capacitors and gold fuel. So I think we can just take this across. I'm wondering if I should put those, I think I'll put the tracks close together with this. Because I'm feeling like we might want to do something like farms, which we've seen. We haven't really experienced those yet. But they sound fun. So I want to get those done at some point. And with this, I think what I'm going to do is just sneak this out this way. So train, if you could kindly just turn around. There you go. And what I'm going to do is just sneak it out a door here. Just make one there and call that good. Oh, whoops. Sheesh. All right, let's get the door. All right, so we will go up. Nice. There we go. So capacitors, hopefully we can get this going. Oh dear, we've completely neglected to actually connect this. That's not good. Oh, we might have to move this one. Oh, maybe. Let's see. Let's see how this is gonna work because that actually doesn't work right now. Oh yeah, X this as well. Good, good. And have these, and this is going to be meant to have 2 different thingies. Oh, that worked so well. Okay, let's do our turnaround. There we go, and there we go with the this thing. Okay, We'll just have these highways of trains going on. It's kind of a funny thing. I think the developer did a really good job in encouraging you to build in vertical ways because of the better speed. I like that idea. That's really clever to make the player use the higher speed. Okay, we're going to add maybe more cars to this as well. We'll just add all of them because we can. This one, I want you to go the other way, please. Thank you. There we go. Looking good. Okay, we're draining now. We're draining and we're producing crates. Can we drain most of the train? That's the question, I think, that we need to figure out. This is so good. Look at this. Oh, I'm so happy by this. Oh, look at this. This is great. This is so great. Now, all we need to do is start our next process, I think. Let's see. So we have lots of gold here. We don't have a lot of iron, but that's not surprising considering we only have 3 iron that we're feeding this with right now. Oh, this is so good though. We could add more iron, get more capacitors. How much gold do we have again? Well, I think we have 11. I keep counting them and you're probably all tired of hearing me count them, but I believe I have memorized we now have 11. Did we yeah, they're all filled in. That's what I was looking at because we have sold them at times. So yeah, kind of important to keep track of that. Look at this, so good. 6 and 5. It's not a lot of capacitors, but it's more than enough. These 2 things are more than enough for these 3 producers here, which is, let's see, 3 in 33 seconds, or 3 in 11 seconds. So in 11 seconds, well, we can do 2 in 9 seconds. So that should be, maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know. Maybe I've gotten it completely wrong. But anyway, yep, this is getting filled and we don't need any more unless we add more iron. Oh, this is so fun. This little railroad car. Not railroad, but little roller coaster inside the factory. I love this. Reminds me of, like, I know there's one hotel in Las Vegas that they have a roller coaster indoors, which is kind of crazy to me. I'm like, wow, okay, that's interesting. Funky, funky, funky. Anyway, I think we're going to leave it at that for now. I think we'll probably maybe do gold fuel next time. That's what I'm thinking of. We have this coal, which I don't think it's very useful over here. And we also have more coal over here. That's, let's see, that's 6. So we could add those. We could do 6 coal and we could do 6 iron if we want, because we have these iron patches across the way. So lots to do, much fun to be had. Thank you again so much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.